taking you on a journey through the world of music, from old school hits and classics to today's biggest projects. The only station that covers heavy metal to hip hop and R&B and everything in between. The sound of the people is CTR.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Chat Topper Radio. My name is Reese and today we're going to be talking about Tyler the Creator's new album, Call Me If You Get Lost. Now I know this came out on Friday, but I had a Doja Cat album review I wanted to do and I already did that in the works, and to be honest, I thought Tyler's album came out on Tuesday, so I didn't know it was going to be out until the Friday night, and by then I'd already released the Doja video. And to be honest, Doja's album is pretty good. If you want to see my thoughts on that, go watch the video that I released on Friday, but to be honest, I really wish I'd have reviewed this one first. Call Me If You Get Lost, and I'm not exaggerating, I know it's we're only halfway through the year, but this might be album of the year for me, honestly. Call Me If You Get Lost is really good. I wanted to give my initial reactions on it, and, do what I usually do and give my favourite song on the album, etc. But I can't give my favourite song on the album because for me, it all feels like one whole song. And when I say that, I mean it's all tied together so well. Whoever decided on the play, on the length of the songs, whoever decided let's put them in this order, did a fantastic job. No song outstays its welcome. You've got some really long songs on there. You've got some really short songs on there. You've got some great features, in my opinion. I think the songs that don't feature any features are actually just the ones with Tyler on there, and the best ones on there. But with that being said, you do have a couple of great features on there. You've got songs with Ty Dolla $ign, you've got songs with Lil Uzi Vert, you've got songs with Pharrell, you've got songs with Lil Wayne, all really good songs. But the best songs for me are two songs at the end. One of them is called I Thought You Wanted to Dance. That's not a solo song from Tyler, but it is a 9-minute absolute monster of a song. It's 9 minutes long, and it goes from sort of 80s soul, sort of like 90s. It reminds me of something Blackstreet would make. It reminds me of something Blackstreet would make, and it reminds me of something you would just hear from like Boyz II Men or something at the same time. So you've got that stuff both coming together, and then all of a sudden halfway through the songs it changes into like a reggae song. It's absolutely fantastic. There's another really great song on there, and it's just after his mother gives a little speech about when Tyler was growing up. I feel like that's sort of a trend these days in albums, where the mum or the dad or one of the family members jumps on the songs and tells you what it was like growing up with the artist. I don't know if you have noticed that in the past couple of years. There was one with 21 Savage, I think with I Am Greater Than I Was. I'm pretty sure there was one on Nipsey Hussle's Victory Lap one. It seems to happen all the time, I've noticed. I think on 6ix9ine's album last year, he talks about his daughter all the time, about growing up, trying to get back to his daughter. But I digress. After that, there's another song called Wilshire, after his mum talks about Tyler. That's about 6 or 7 minutes long as well. So two massive songs on this album. I mean, it comes in time-wise at the album about 50 odd minutes long, and when I was listening to the first half of the album I was like, how is this going to reach 50 minutes, because all of these songs are just over 3 minutes or under. So the maximum amount we was getting to was like 3 minutes, and I was like 10 songs in, I was like, how are we going to get to like 50 odd minutes long? And then obviously this 9-minute monster of a song came at the end. I was like, I see where all the time comes from. It's really good. It's a really good album. As I say, might be my pick for album of the year. It's a bit early to say. Tyler the Creator's 6th studio album. This might be his best. It's either this or I Go. Personally, I'm a big Goblin fan, like from way back in the day. But this might be his favourite, my favourite album that he's released. And critical wise, I heard it's doing quite well. People have been waiting for a while for this album to drop, so people were really excited when it finally got released. I was especially excited because, as I said, I thought it was going to be on Tuesday, but it was on Friday. So I know I'm 2 days late with my reaction, but hopefully you will would have already have gathered your own opinions on the album, and maybe you wanted to listen to my opinion on it. If you haven't listened yet, I would definitely go and listen to it. It's highly recommended from me. It's long, just under an hour, as I say, but it doesn't feel that long because all of the album just sort of clings together like perfectly. It's absolutely fantastic. DJ Drama, by the way, is all over this album. He's actually featured in the first song, but then you hear him sort of talking in the background for most of the songs. I do believe he provided most of the beats for the album as well. DJ Drama, obviously well renowned in the music world for creating fantastic beats and just being an all-around great guy. Well, from what I've heard anyway, but he does a really good job on this album, so well done to Tyler the Creator, well done to all of the features that were on this album, and well done to DJ Drama. Now, rating wise, as it's just an initial reaction. I've listened to it a couple of times. I think I've listened to this album now about 3 times, but initial reaction, it's a bit high. I'm gonna give it a 9. And I give it a 9 for all of the things that I already have mentioned. It fits together perfectly. All the great songs that are on there, some great features, great work from DJ Drama, and Tyler the Creator, it might be his best album, so that's why it's going to get a 9 from me. That's really high, halfway through the year, already might be the best album of the year, that we'll see, but that is my initial reaction, guys. As I say, I did release another video on Friday. It was Doja Cat's Planet Her album reaction. Go and listen to that if you haven't heard that album yet. I believe I gave that a high rating as well. If you want to see exactly what rating I gave it, go give it a watch. Remember to subscribe if you like these videos. I'm going to get a better camera, I promise you. This is just my phone on a tripod right now, so that'll come in the future, don't worry. I know I rant on a little bit when I talk about albums, but I really get into the mindset of I need to tell you all what's going through my head when I listen to an album. I need to tell you everything that I was thinking while I was listening to it. So if I've gone on a little bit, I'm sorry. But that's my reaction of Call Me If You Get Lost. I think that's what it's called anyway. So, that being said, guys, subscribe, like, and if you want to see more videos next week, let me know what album's coming out. I need to double check myself, but I might forget. So let me know if there's any albums that you want me to review. I'm going to definitely go back to the old school videos that I really used to release on this channel, like the longer ones. You got your top 10s, you got your in-depth album reviews for old school albums. I'm definitely going to get back to that. And most importantly, the podcasts. I miss doing the podcasts. I've not had a chance to do them up for the past couple of months, but I've missed getting on here, talking to myself and sometimes talking to people. But that's a story for another video. I'll chat to you later, guys. Have a great day. Peace.
Chart Topper Radio.